Comparing fractions. I want to make these smallest to biggest. The only problem is the denominators are different, so it's hard to compare. I mean, it's easy to compare numbers like this. Let's say you had 2/5 and 1/5. Same denominator, clearly 2/5 is bigger than 1/5, but this is not the case. The denominators are different. So what we need to do is there's one way of doing it, is find the LCM of 2, 6 and 3. You can write all the multiples of 2, which I've done over here. All the multiples of 2, all the multiples of 6, all the multiples of 3, the times table. And then find the smallest number that they've all got in common. That's 12, 12, 12. You could use a 30 as well, 30 also in common, for the purpose of finding, for the purpose of comparing these numbers smallest to biggest. But we'll just stick with 12 for now. So I'm going to change all the denominators into 12. So 2 times something give me 12, times by 6. Whatever you do to the bottom, do to the top. So 1 times 6 is 6. Right, 6 times something to give me 12, that's times by 2. Do the same for the top as well. 5 times 2 is 10. 3 times something give me 12. So 3 times 4, 3 times 4 gives me 12, so 2 times 4 is 8. So you can easily see now, smallest to biggest. You got 6, then you got the 8, then you got the 10. So that's the smallest. Then it's 6, then comes 8, that's the second one. And then obviously that's the third one, smallest to biggest. That's one way of doing it. Well, what if you got something like this? You're trying to find the LCM of 4, 3, 5 and 7. Now I just happen to know it's 420. But you might not get there so easily. So what you can do is convert the fractions into decimals that you already know. Like quarter, for example, I know is 0.25. 1/3 is 0.3333, 0.3 recurring. 2/5 times the bottom by 2 times the bottom by 2. So you got 4/10, happens to be 0.4. This one, okay, I'm going to put an extra 0 there to be consistent because I've got 2 digits. I want 2 digits there so I can easily compare. And then 5/7. Well, you might not know what 5/7 is as a decimal, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick short division. I'm going to do 5 divided by 7. 5 divided by 7. Don't do that. That's 7/5. That there is 7/5. I want this one here, which is 5/7. Look, 5/7. So 7 into 5. 7 into 5 does not go. Stick a 0 to say can't do it. It doesn't go. And then carry that 5 over because we've not used it. Stick a decimal point and a 0. Right, 7 into 50 goes 7 times. 7 times 7 is 49. Remainder 1. Put the 0 there. 7 to 10 goes once. Right, that's more than enough for me. I've got my 2 digits. Now you can easily compare these decimals to put those fractions smallest to biggest.